What's going on, good people? Q here with Check Rants. Thought I'd go live for a little bit. So yeah, let me go ahead and get the chat in case anybody joins in. I'm having serious connectivity issues. Man, tonight is not my night for technology. I'm having so right now I'm having fingerprint issues with my iPhone. I was gonna go live from the iPad like normal, but I can't do that because for whatever reason, YouTube is being stupid. So I am live from the Essential phone on T-Mobile. So yeah, hope everybody's had a good day. Hope everybody's had a good week. Um, so yeah, let's go ahead and pull up the chat real quick. So yeah, serious network issues tonight. YouTube is being YouTube. So just gotta roll with the punches, I guess. Hopefully some people join in. I was gonna share it in the Discord, but like I said, I'm having all types of issues tonight. Um, so yeah, gotta do what I gotta do. I really need to create a Twitter. I need to create a Facebook. I sent the link to a couple people. Like I said, I was gonna probably put it in Discord, but I don't have. I'm having serious connectivity issues right now. It's not even funny. I'm surprised I'm even live. Although T-Mobile was pulling good speed before I went live, so yeah, I couldn't go live from the iPad. So whatever. I mean, thank God I have unlimited data. Even though I've made it clear on multiple occasions, I don't need unlimited data. Because I have Wi-Fi. But whatever. They price these plans to the point where it's best just to pay for unlimited. And speaking of pricing plans, as the title says, Sprint really, I guess they really want this merger with T-Mobile to go through. I mean, candy guys. So, yeah, got a little bit of a sweet tooth. Sprint really wants this merger with T-Mobile to go through because now Sprint basically told the FCC that customers are fleeing Sprint. And that is true. I was one of them. I mean, I still have Sprint for my office because, well, can really afford to pay it off. But yeah, it said customers are fleeing Sprint, and you know they're offering all these plans, but nobody's taking advantage of them. I mean, here's the thing. I will pay, you know, I can pay a cheap cell phone bill all I want. But if it's not going to work, you know, most definitely bye bye. Now, sorry guys, I had to get a little bit of sugar rush. Everybody that watches my videos, they know, they can say, oh, well, you went from Boost to Cricket to AT&T to T-Mobile. One, I can do that. Okay, it's a free country. As long as I'm able to port my number over and I have money, money makes the world go around. As long as I have the money, I can go wherever I damn well please. And right now, I'm happy with T-Mobile. But I still like Boost Mobile. I really do. I was a happy Boost Mobile customer for 95% of my stay. Okay, they really do care about their customers. I've gotten several free months of service. I'm be real with y'all. Before coverage was great, and I was all avocation for Sprint. I was, Sprint was the bomb diggity. You know, oh, they were the shit. Let me put it like that. They were the shit. But their coverage started to dwindle. And what I noticed with Sprint, and all carriers do it, so it's not just Sprint, but Sprint is really good at it. Like I think I mentioned in the last live stream, a buddy of mine was having some Sprint issues, and he's been calling all week trying to get them resolved, and they say the same stuff. Oh, we're trying to improve towers in the area, and we got there's an outage and all this other stuff. So the thing is that it's just ridiculous, and they still expect customers to pay their monthly bill. That's you don't pay. You can't really expect me to pay, my monthly bill, and I'm not going to get proper service. It's not going to work. So, but you know, to each his own. They guys got to do what makes money, what makes them their money. So, okay, I was finally able to pull up the comments. So in case anybody joins in and want to comment, I've got somewhat pulled up. It's really slow. It's buffering. Um, Internet issues. T-Mobile seems to be holding out just fine. Um, like I said, I could not go live from that iPad for nothing in the world. Um, so hopefully that issue gets fixed. Cause yeah, that's just whatever. So yeah, um, just looking at something here. Yeah, so Sprint basically said, we need this merger to go through. We're not going to survive on our own. Customers are fleeing, and they basically released a step saying our network is trash. And I'm not going to say their network is trash. Sprint has the right technology. They just don't know how to use it properly. But they did really mess themselves up when they went for WiMAX instead of 4G like everybody else. I guess they thought that WiMAX was going to be um, a selling point for them. They really thought that WiMAX was going to get them somewhere, and help them build, help them be ahead of the game. But they end up falling behind that way. And for a while, up until T-Mobile introduced Jump and a couple other things, they, T-Mobile was last in the race. And I had somebody say this to me earlier, not on my videos or anything, but I had somebody say this to me earlier. They said, "Well, you're with T-Mobile now, and it seems like you're praising them." No, I'm not praising them. I'm not praising them at all. T-Mobile has a lot of issues they need to work on. They really need to work on their coverage in rural areas and small towns, cities. T-Mobile is very good in the big cities. Definitely out in the open and stuff like that. It does work very well where I'm at. No issues. It's actually the fastest I've ever had, except for when my SIM card is in my iPhone with AT&T. I got pretty fast speeds with AT&T. But excuse me, T-Mobile works just fine where I'm at. Um, and John Ledger, John Ledger does have a good business sense. He really has brought T-Mobile, you know, definitely forward. T-Mobile definitely gives their customers a lot of perks to stay with them. The problem with T-Mobile is that they focused on giving their customers everything, which is good. Verizon doesn't give you anything. Verizon just charges you your firstborn child and your couple kidneys and a couple your arms, your legs, and maybe one of your ears and about five of your toes. You know, just for cell phone service. But Verizon has the coverage. Okay, T-Mobile has the perks. Here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you each carrier. I'm gonna break it down simply like this. Verizon has the coverage for calls and data for the most part. AT&T has consistency and they have a very strong LTE network. T-Mobile has the perks and the speed, okay, but not the coverage. And then Sprint, I don't know what to say about Sprint right now. They care about their customers. They offer very cheap plans. but at the end of the day, they the network is lacking a little bit. Like I said, for the most part, when I had T-Mobile, when I had Sprint, oh, I'm stretching. Oh, my back is killing me. This weather has got me feeling, I had to push myself. I wanted to go live, and, I wanted to come up here because I was paying. I'm sorry. Oh, man, I'm trying to get comfortable. I was paying bills. Well, you know, oh, sorry. I was paying bills, and, it's like, well, I wanted to go live, but it took me a lot just to get up here. So, I'm comfortable, and I'm relaxed. So, yeah, what was I saying? When I first got the boost, I thought I was on top of the world. I really had no issues whatsoever. It worked, but it really got worse as time progressed. And it's a shame. And I will always be a Boost Mobile fanboy, definitely. Definitely good customer service. They help me out. They really care about their customers. They have good promotions, good pricing on plans, you know. So definitely, I will not Boost Mobile on their strategy. Or Sprint does the same thing. The problem is with Sprint is that they do not have the coverage. They are really, I don't know what they're doing with their coverage. The network, it's gotten worse over time. You know, uh, we're telling people the same thing. And you know what? I have a theory. Yes, more candy. Yes. Uh, no, but it's not my theory. My theory is maybe Sprint is doing this on purpose. Maybe they're doing all they can to get this merger to go through. Maybe they really want this merger to go through, so they're doing all they can. Maybe they're purposely, maybe they're purposely making their network more shitty. Because honestly, that's Boost. Sprint network was not that bad, and people didn't start suffering until, you know, about let's see, it's September. It's September right now. Between April and June is when it kind of started getting bad. Um, you know, so maybe Sprint is really doing this on purpose. Maybe they're doing everything they can to make sure this merger gets pushed. They do fine, but for right now, they need to kind of keep something because I'm a big fan of Sprint, like I said. But now it seems like every customer I help, I don't really deal with Sprint too much in my job, but I deal with it a little bit. I was helping my friend all week, and I'm basically, he got the same runaround I did, and I've got the sneeze. See if it's gonna go away. I wish it just come out because I feel it, and it should just come on out. But anyway, but yeah, Sprint, but they probably could be doing this on purpose, and they, but like they, I can't talk. Like I said, they pretty much gave my buddy the same runaround. Oh well, we're working on the towers, we're improving your network and all that, all this other shit. So I honestly don't know what to expect, but like I said, T-Mobile has the speed. I'm not praising them by any means necessary. Sorry, I'm getting congested. T-Mobile has the speed and they have the perks. They give the customers a lot of perks for being a customer with them. And then they're the Oh, man, they are the only national carrier, you know, the major out of the big boys that it has taxes and fees included in their plans. All the rest of them, taxes and fees are extra. So, got to give T-Mobile kudos to that. They definitely, you know, to have taxes and fees included, that's pretty damn good. Um, so yeah, they could be just doing this on purpose to make this merge go through. I mean, honestly, if T-Mobile and Sprint merge and they combine the coverage and the network and what they all have together, what T-Mobile speed and the coverage that Sprint has and what they could potentially have, it could be a super network, and it would definitely be worth checking out. Now, the problem with that is that yes, prices might go up. So, you know, I'm gonna try to hold on to this plan as long as I can. But you know, they might. It could actually be cheaper. We don't know, but for the most part, you know, 5G and factor three carriers, yeah, prices are definitely gonna go up a little bit. But you know, Sprint, T-Mobile merge is gonna become get a partnership. You know, everything will be GSM. You know, which I'm hoping that, but it seems like that's the plan. If they merge, Sprint, you know, everything be GSM, which is good. I like GSM. You know, you a lot more freedom. You know, all I got to do is switch my SIM card out. I was actually able to get my iPhone SE with AT&T unlocked. I'm not gonna tell you guys how, but I was able to get it unlocked a little bit. And yesterday, my SIM card was in the Honor 7X. Now, but my SIM card mainly stays in the essential phone, especially because there's better call quality. Okay, I don't need Wi-Fi calling, but I like the sound of voice over LTE, especially when you're talking to other T-Mobile customers, and you can kind of hear that, you know, that extra, um, that better call quality. My Honor 7X does not have voice over LTE capabilities, and it does not have Wi-Fi calling, but it does get it. The antenna bands in this Honor 7X is perfect. So if you have AT&T or T-Mobile coverage in your area, the Honor 7X will definitely pick up those bands and those signals fairly well. My essential phone goes between 1 to 3 bars, but I get top-notch speed. You know, you can check out my video. I did a speed test between AT&T and T-Mobile to see who was actually faster. So yeah, that was it's kind of interesting. I did three tests, and T-Mobile kind of beat out. So yeah, yeah, like I said, it wouldn't surprise me if Sprint is doing this on purpose. Um, you know, like I said, Sprint, you care about the customers. T-Mobile has the best customer service, and the only reason why I give them a higher rating than Sprint is because of the 24 hours. Excuse me. The fact that I can call at 2 o'clock in the morning, that's definitely going to add some points onto it. So definitely Sprint. I mean T-Mobile, Metro by blah, 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 blah. Metro by T-Mobile. You know, definitely. So 24-hour customer service. Now I don't know. Like I said, Sprint is doing a lot of stuff. Sprint and Boost, they're really doing a lot of stuff to try to compete. Um, at first, Boost T-Mobile's releasing phones, of course, because when this all done, everything's gonna be pretty much owned by T-Mobile. But Boost Mobile and Sprint, they really wasn't releasing any phones. Um, you know, of course, they're gonna release the Galaxies and the iPhone. It took a while for them to release the Stylo for what is that? Oh, that's a plane. It took a while for them to release the Stylo 4. Then the J7 Refine came out. Then the J7 achieved. I mean, the J3 achieved. Then man, I can't talk. The Motorola phones, those came out. You know, the E5 Plus and the Crew and the Play and the G6 Play. So that's good. And then the LG, and they brought out the LG G6. Now the J6 or it's either the J6 or the A6. is coming to Boost. So can't remember which one. So, but T-Mobile and Metro, they wouldn't. When it come to releasing phones, they wouldn't bullshit. So, you know, T-Mobile, they're continuing business. Everybody's continuing business as usual. But, you know, Sprint, I think they're doing some things behind closed doors because maybe they're tired, and I would be too. If I'm paying out more money, and that I if I'm paying out more money than I'm making, yeah, it's gonna piss me off because they're spending billions and billions of dollars trying to do upgrades. They put these promotions on for these cheap ass plans. And they look enticing. They really do. The main problem with them is one, you're not going to get a completely reliable network. Maybe for phone calls, data coverage, I don't know. You're not going to get a fully reliable network, and tax and fees are included. And then you have to also pay for your phone installment and insurance and all that other shit. So, no, Sprint, so yeah, I think Sprint is doing some stuff on purpose to do everything they can to show the FCC like, hey, we're falling. I think maybe there's very possible they could be intentionally losing customers. So the FCC will say, well, yeah, they lost so many customers, they're doing this, they're doing that, and we'll go ahead and approve the merger. And like I said, if they do, and T-Mobile takes it over, and they have T-Mobile speed, and they have Sprint's somewhat reliability, and build on that 2.5 aggregation that they've got going on, I think that they have the potential to be a complete powerhouse. That's just my opinion. Could be wrong. Of course, Verizon will always be more reliable when it comes to voice, and Verizon has that coverage out there in the middle of nowhere, along with U.S. Cellular, and then AT&T falls behind that. T-Mobile has a reliable network if you have the coverage. Definitely, they have damn good speeds. Their speeds actually beat out Verizon, and then Sprint is at this point in time, the way Sprint is doing things, it's right now it's hit or miss. If you would have asked me that about 6 months ago, I would have said Sprint has very good coverage if you have the coverage. Of course, not everybody has coverage in their area, but it all depends on where you at. So, but right now, Sprint, it really depends. It, right now you're skating on thin ice, and that's just the reality of it. So, yeah. So Sprint calling their own network trash. They're doing stuff to kind of make customers leave. Yeah, I think it just could be a plan to get this merger approved. Because like I said, they're paying out more money than they're actually making. So yeah, I would be tired too, paying out all this money and I'm not getting any investment. So definitely feel them on that. So all right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off of here. It's been good. Shout out to the replay crew. Shout out to whoever joined in. No comments, but hey, it is what it is. So yeah, I just thought I'd get that out there, kind of voice my opinion on that. I can't believe the own network called themselves trash. You know, we live in a day and age where everybody's saying they're better, we're better. Um, we're better than such as AT&T. We're better than T-Mobile. T-Mobile, we're better than Boost and Cricket. Cricket, oh, we have more coverage than Metro PCS and Boost so T-Mobile, everybody's saying we're better than everybody. Sprint is not even doing it anymore. They're not even saying we're better than T-Mobile. They're not even saying we're 1%. We're 1% in Verizon when it comes to coverage. All those campaigns have stopped, from what I've seen. So yeah, it's crazy, but hey, it is what it is. All right, everybody, have a good night. I'm gonna go ahead and sign on off here. If you like to, hold on one second. Sorry, had some issues. If this was helpful, informative, or entertaining in any way, leave a like on the video. Leave a comment down below on the replay crew if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, and what you think about Sprint calling themselves trash. That's kind of an interesting. It's a bold statement. Subscribe if you enjoy the content, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Later.